Hey, Jamie Maher here. One of my earliest and probably my favourite memories, being a member of Crumlin GAA, was being a young lad and going down with my dad on a Sunday morning to watch the senior hurlers play in Pearse Park. Vivid memories of the likes of Joe Green being at the match. I was only 8, 9, 10, 11, and seeing the heroes of then up close. The likes of I was lucky enough to kind of, when I was in school, I was asked, who are your heroes? And of course I was lucky enough to tell people that it was Brian McMahon, and that Brian McMahon was actually a club man, and that I was able to go and kind of stand in Pearse Park and talk to him after a match or look at him. And it was someone that I definitely looked up to along with the rest of the lads, and I ended up playing senior hurling championship with the likes of Brian and John Murphy and Rodney Elliott and Eamon Kelly and Stephen Donnelly and so on. But I suppose the big kind of one of my favourite memories, I suppose, of the club is when I was, I think it was 11 years of age, in the 1993 county final, when Brian McMahon called to the house the week of the county final, and he asked would I be the mascot along with Colin Henry for the team. And I was completely taken back. I think it brought tears to my eyes. I remember giving Brian a hug and everything in the house. I was so overjoyed. But it was definitely a huge thing for both myself and my, I suppose, a proud moment from my dad, Jimmy, to be running out with the heroes of Crumlin, I suppose, in the 93 county final against Vincent's. Unfortunately, it wasn't a day to remember for the club, but it was certainly a day I'll remember. It was a very proud moment, and I suppose it's no coincidence then that it's kind of brought me on to having a love for hurling and Gaelic for the club, and a deep kind of passion for the club. But yeah, that's probably one of my kind of earliest memories, is going to Pearse Park and going into Stephen Cullen and Jimmy Cullen and John Cullen's back garden when the goalposts were up at the top of the park and the balls were going over the bar into what was their garden, going in and getting the sliders for Vinnie Burke or whatever, and throwing them back over the old cuff sliders. But yeah, great club. Someone said to me a while ago, club is family, and there's no truer word for Crumlin GAA.